Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do something that I have not seen anywhere on YouTube, and I don't know why. Maybe nobody's thought about it, or maybe everybody just has a general idea what they want. Today's little video is going to be what is in my trapping bag, what I carry when I go in the woods to put traps down, and what I carry with me when I go into the woods to check my traps. Stand by, guys. Okay, so we're going to start out from right to left with almost, obviously I don't have any traps with me, so I'm not going to obviously be able to say, you know, what traps I have, but I'm going to tell you which ones I use real quick, and we'll go from there. Okay, I'm going to try to make this quick, and like I said, this is what's in my book bag, okay? Alright, first thing we're going to start out with is some toilet paper, okay? That, to me, is important, okay? It's not so bad when it's warm out here because you can use, you know, moss and leaves and such. But when it's cold, you want some of this. Hand sanitizer, I definitely recommend in your bag, all right? And I just use old mossy old book bag, okay? Nothing special. It has all my stuff in it right now. A lot of it's out of it. In here is my urine. I keep it all together. I've got Fox, just a refill for Fox, and I have coyote urine, okay? That's all that's in this pouch right here, right? In here I have my fire starting making stuff if I need to make a fire or whatever. I got aspirins, band-aids and such, okay? On the side here where the drink goes, I have my rubber gloves. Alright, and in here I have a rain poncho and another lighter. And then here in this little pouch I always put all my baits and lures and stuff, okay? And then in the big section I have a pair of gloves down there. And I have all my lures and baits, rest of them down here. On the front, I have this big carabiner, and this is where I put my peat moss, which I'm going to show you how I carry peat moss on here. I have another carabiner. That is for my hammer, and I also have a hammer loop just in case I don't want it on there. Alright, I have a pair of rubber gloves, which I use sometimes. They're there to use. Okay, on to the next ones. What I do when I dig my hole, okay? I put a little bit of driveway melter rock salt in the ground. I put my peat moss down. I put salt, peat moss, whatever. And I also have this antifreeze, which I use sometimes, okay? The traps I use are Bridgers number 2s, and I use MB 550s. That is the only two traps I use. This is a hammer. This is what I drive my earth anchors, super stakes in the ground with, all right? It's also got a digger on the end. I have some sheep's wool. And this is my peat moss. This is what I carry after I put all of my traps in the ground, okay? This right here, this 1 gallon jug, will do up to 4 traps lightly or 2 traps super good. So it just depends on how many are tripped. Okay? And then I also have a bucket, which I carried today because I didn't know if I'd have any more trip today than what I did, and I didn't. Alright, this is some of my baits here. I have cavens, hiawatha valley. I have, I don't know how to say that guy's name, but it's Liesel Reusewatts, I guess. I don't know. I have some Song Dog Supreme, some Russ Carmans Superior Animal Lure. I have hawbakers Coyote Food Lure, 2 of them. We're going to get that last. I have another Song Dog, the Cavens Violater 7. These 2 are excellent. And then my homemade bait. This Hellfire, guys, is in a class all by itself. You see, it's in 2 bags, not just 1, because it is so unbelievable. I can smell it through both of the bags, and it's pretty potent, guys. Pair of Kneepads. Got to have them, or some kind of a pad you can lay down on, like a gardener's pad or something, okay? Last but not least, your boots. Spend the money and get a pair of boots. Don't have to be muck boots. That's what these are. As you can see, they're wetlands. But a good pair of boots will do you very well. My sifter. Now, I bought this sifter and I added this U-bolt so I could hook it to my book bag. When I get everything back in my book bag, I'll show you what it looks like, and you can see for yourself. I don't always carry a bucket when I go in the woods because usually that 1-gallon jug does what I need, okay? And that's it. That's what you see. It's all strung out here in the ground. Now, I just remade this set. I hope the wind ain't too bad. I don't have my microphone today. I forgot it. So, yesterday I caught a possum right here. And you see this CD hanging there? And I have it on a swivel. Let me tell you right now, this is where the bobcat's been repeatedly. So, I'm kind of hoping he'll walk by here and step right on in there. It's waiting for him. Okay, 2 other things I forgot to mention was obviously my gun, my SR22. It's my Ruger, obviously, Ruger SR22. This is my dispatching gun. I also always carry, minimum, at least another gun. This is my Glock 20, 10mm, Gen 4. And last but not least, these nails. Now, I keep saying last but not least, right? But anyway, these nails. I watched a YouTube video the other day about bedding your traps with these nails. Holy crap. I don't know why I didn't do that before. It is unfreaking believable how stout it gets when you put nails in there. If it works here, I will show you a video of how I do it. If not, you can just search for bedding traps with nails. That's what I did, and you can find out a couple videos on it. There you have it. There's the book bag. It is all loaded and ready to roll. Okay, so this is what I look like when I get ready to roll out, guys. Without the bucket, usually. A couple things I don't have with me. I'm going to turn around here and I'm going to let you see what it looks like. Alright guys, when I tell you that hellfire is in a league of its own, nothing have I ever smelled has smelled like that hellfire by Dunlap's. If you haven't tried it, oh my goodness, you will be amazed. I mean, I can smell it after I leave the area. That's how good it is. So I know that them stinking old coyotes can smell it. Okay guys, I blended my set in good. Got everything, bedded where I want. To let you know, I've caught at least half the stuff I've caught already has been on my own bait and the hellfire. Now look here, that bait that I made, I didn't come up with the idea. Track him KY did. You need to check his channel out. I mean, he and I are not affiliated by any means, but I took his bait recipe and I added some more stuff to it to make it more pungent, I guess you could say. And so far it works. Now his obviously works, like I said before in a couple of videos, he's catching the crap out of stuff. So, I mean, you can't take it from him. He's definitely catching stuff. And he's the reason why I made the bait that I made. So just so you know, I'm just a second-year trapper. I'm not like, some professional, and I sure the heck don't claim to be. I know just what I know from YouTube and learning on my own. And what I did when I first started out, I went out and I bought everything I saw on everybody's channel. I spent a pile of money last year. So I still have a lot of stuff that I don't use and that I still have. But, I'm using it, and when it's gone, I know what to buy now, what not to buy. So, it's okay. If you're like me, you're like, oh yeah, I got to get everything just right, and whatever. I see a lot of trappers, they carry little like carpenter's bags, I guess you would call them, plumber's bags, have the handle on them, carry their stuff in it, and I don't like that. I like it on my back, so my hands are free. Another thing that I do not have with me right now, and for obvious reasons, because I'm not putting traps in the ground, I do not have my stake driver. Now last year I had a video of a stake driver that I was buying at Home Depot and making it myself. Well, after driving some of these stakes in the ground up here,
I bent my rod again, and I thought, you know what? There's got to be something better. So what I did, I took a piece of rebar and I grinded it down, and I'll show you when I go to put another couple sets in, or eventually I'll show you, I'm sure. It's very nice. It's super stout. There is no way you're going to bend this one. I mean, I have driven the crap out of these up here with them, and there ain't no bending it. I don't know what size rebar. I want to say it's like 1/2 inch. Pretty sure that's what it is. And like I said, I grinded the end down so it would fit in my super stakes. A couple little tips I learned from trapping here. Like I said, I'm not no pro or anything, and I don't claim to be, but a couple tips that I've learned is I listen. You've got to listen to what everybody says, because you know what's working for them may work for you or may not, and you may have your own thought process on, you know, well, if a trap looks like this, if it looks like that, I should do this, I should do that. What I did is I listened to all the older people that that trapped, which I don't really know a whole lot of people trap, but you know, people I talk to on the internet, people around here where I've talked to, where I live, and even some of the younger guys, I've listened to everything they said, and I have just, like I said before, soaked it up like a sponge, and I decided to put that along with what I thought and just try something different. Just try, you know, if it doesn't work, what are you out? You ain't out anything. You're getting your exercise, and you may learn something new, and you might be able to teach somebody else something. Guys, that's going to conclude this little what's in my backpack, what's in my trapping bag kind of thing. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, like and subscribe, guys. God bless, tight chains, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Have a great day.